You are born inside a burrow your mother dug. Right now, you're surrounded by nothing but soil, and the space around you feels tight. But soon you'll go for your first walk and realize that this was only a tiny piece of a huge underground maze with countless entrances and exits. It's not cramped at all. The main tunnel alone stretches for 13 meters. Your home isn't just big, it's enormous. And that's us no surprise. Your mom is the best digger in the world. Somewhere in the middle of this maze, you notice a small bright patch. It's the sky, but your mother still won't let you go there. For now, you just lie in the burrow and drink milk. You need to grow strong enough to walk confidently on your own legs, but you don't really know what confidently means yet. So every day you run to your mom claiming you're already old enough. And when you turn 2 weeks old, she finally takes you outside. It's not as bright as it was the first time you saw the exit. That's because it's evening. You are nocturnal animals and usually go outside only after sunset. Now you finally understand where your mom disappears each time she leaves you alone. Not far away, you see a big mound of earth. She walks up to it and starts tearing it apart with her claws. It's an anthill. And inside is your main food. The ants she pulls out with her long, sticky tongue. It looks interesting, but it's not for you yet, and honestly, you don't even want it. For the first 16 weeks of life, milk is your diet plan. So you just sit there watching your mother eat ants. You get bored quickly, so you run around sniffing everything. Smell is your main sense. The way you learn the world. The part of your brain responsible for sense is even enlarged. You lower your nose, and suddenly the ground opens up like a highway of smells left by creatures who walked here before. You followed the scent trails, wondering where they lead. But not now. Right now, you're hungry again. Your mom immediately drops everything and starts digging. In just a few minutes, she creates a new pit, your temporary shelter where you can eat safely. Why was it necessary? You find out the moment you run back outside, and something huge and toothy charges straight at you. You jump back inside just in time. Terrifying. These were hyenas. And you've just learned your first lesson. Never come out unless you're sure it's safe. Your mother teaches you this many times. Always look around before you go anywhere. Otherwise, you risk becoming someone's dinner. Burrows are your protection, and they need constant attention. Your mom proves this every day, rebuilding your home, adding new tunnels, changing their size. You try to dig too, but your attempts look about as successful as those hyenas' attempts. Meaning, not at all. 3 months pass. You go visit the anthill again, and this time, you finally want to try ants. First, you sniff out the best ant trail, then you quickly stick out your tongue. And surprisingly, they just stick to it on their own. You don't even chew them, just swallow them. Dozens, even hundreds at a time. Tastes good. But out of the corner of your eye, you notice a group of tough-looking ants approaching. The Special Forces, elite, battle-trained soldier ants equipped with venom and powerful jaws. They climb onto you and attack with their best combat techniques. The Air Force even joins in. Oh, never mind. That's just a fly. More ants approach from the other side. It should be scary. But your skin is so thick you can't feel a single bite. It's basically armor. Actually, it is armor. The ants are in full emergency mode while you're just having fun. You even pretend to fall over defeated so they don't feel bad. In reality, you just fell asleep. Today you ate well. You like this new food. Later, you ask your mom something that's been bothering you. Why are you called Aardvarks and not anteaters if you love ants so much? She tells you that name is already taken by another animal living far away in South America, while you live in Africa. You both have long tongues for the same reason, so no ant can escape you. But unlike you, he has no teeth at all. You laugh, until you realize your own teeth didn't help you today either. Yes, you have them. Round, tube-shaped, just like your name suggests. But you handled your food perfectly without using them. Your stomach, with its tough walls, does all the chewing work for you. Even termites, your mom's favorite, are crushed perfectly inside your belly. So what are your teeth for? Your mom lowers her nose to the ground and searches for something. Then she suddenly starts digging. A minute later, she pulls out a strange plant, an Aardvark cucumber. It's named that way because it can't survive without you, and honestly, you can't survive well without it. When you're thirsty and there's no water nearby, you dig up this plant and drink the water stored inside. And to chew it, you finally need those teeth. The seeds travel into your stomach, pass through you, and later grow across Africa thanks to you. The cucumbers grow so deep underground that no one except aardvarks can dig them up. You feel cool. You don't yet realize how cool. 6 months pass. You spend all this time learning to dig. Now you can keep up with your mother. But at the beginning you were stubborn, until she showed you a warthog's abandoned burrow. "If you don't learn, you'll end up like him," she said, "homeless and surrounded by lions." It sounded harsh, but she wasn't wrong. Your mother isn't heartless. In fact, everyone here respects her. You first realize this when you return home one day and find dassies living in your burrow. Instead of chasing those overconfident rock rabbits out, you both simply move away. Your mom digs a brand new burrow without complaint, and you get used to it. Your whole life becomes one long road trip. A week here, building a home, then you move, and someone else moves in after you. Hyenas, jackals, porcupines, mongooses, genettes, hedgehogs, birds, bats. You provide housing for half of Africa. Well, maybe not half, but a lot. Even warthogs depend on you. More burrows, more safe places to live. Aardvark sounds proud. And when you grow up, you continue this tradition. You need it too, to stay clean, avoid parasites, and most importantly, find new colonies of ants and termites. You build burrows near them so you can hide fast from predators, cats, hyenas, all those ungrateful creatures who always want to grab you. But you remind them that your claws aren't just for digging, they can tear skin if needed. You roll on your back and fight if cornered. But usually you just dive into a burrow before trouble gets close. No gratitude in the wild, that's the harsh truth. But you don't hold grudges. One day, while visiting a termite mound, a hyena jumps out behind you. You prepare to run, but then you see something harmless. It's not a real hyena. It's an aardwolf, the little brother of hyenas. You're not afraid of him at all. He eats insects too. Termites are his main food. But the mounds are too strong for him to dig through, so he politely asks if he can sit nearby while you break it open and eat. Even though his brothers constantly threaten you, you still believe in animals and let him stay. He promises to tell every hyena in the neighborhood how cool you are and to defend you in any unfair situation. You hope he keeps his word. Birds follow you too, waiting for the termites you expose. Everyone here respects you, and eventually you decide your lineage must continue. You follow a scent trail, find a female, and tell her honestly, neither of you has extra time, so one meeting is enough. She agrees. You both leave to continue your work. A few days later, a South African gerbil comes to you crying that her burrow collapsed, and she's about to give birth. Where will she go? So you move out early and give her your place. Usually you rent burrows out every 5-9 days. It's your calling. You work for the good of Africa, like every aardvark. Together you created the housing program called Ecosystem. But not everyone likes it, especially humans who constantly try to destroy it. You know why. Because they're foolish. Last week you built a new burrow and didn't even put up a for rent sign yet. When suddenly some human rides up and tries to shove his horse into your home. Of course it doesn't fit. The horse gets stuck, breaks its leg, and then he blames you. Your mom once told you how your grandfather was killed 100 years ago for the same reason. Some colonist tried to park his horse in his burrow. Humans haven't changed much, but you don't give up. Who else will help if not you? The aardwolf? Yeah, right. He can't dig anything heavier than a litter box. 18 years pass. You go out for your usual meal, your ears instinctively turn back to hear predators. But this time, you hear them too late. Your hearing isn't what it used to be. They come too close. Without looking back, you run toward the nearest burrow, but it's harder now. You're slower. Your bones aren't as strong. You've grown old. A lioness paw hits you and knocks you over. You roll onto your back to fight with your claws, but she barely even notices your slow movements. She bites into your neck and drags you toward her pride. The last thing you hear is, "We finally got him." The predator spent years trying to catch you. The noble protector whose burrows hid so many animals from them. And after 18 long years, they succeeded. But your descendants will continue your work, and all those you helped will never forget you.